Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying more new makeup. I'm going to be testing out new makeup to let you know what's worth it, should you spend your money, what the hits or misses are on these products. So watch this video before you purchase anything so you know what works and what doesn't. I'm going to show you what I have so you'll know what we're going to be testing out. So I have this new Born This Way undetectable medium to full coverage foundation. It is a totally different formula. To me, it's new. I think that they just kept the name because it's easier for people to purchase. When you go in the store, you don't even pay attention that it's not the same thing. So we're going to test this out today and see if it lives up to the claims. Then we have the Too Faced Cloud Crush blush in the shade Tequila Sunset. I think I tried this out one time. Actually, I bought 3 of these, but I never used this shade. So we're going to use this Tequila Sunset today. It's like a pretty orangey shade. We're also going to use this Soft Pinch blush from Rare Beauty in the shade Love, because I love love. Okay, so I pulled out this Natasha Denona Golden palette. This is a good palette in case you're looking for a nice kind of neutral but gold palette. Yeah, so we're going to use that. I have a new brush from Rose and Ben Beauty. If any of you guys are on TikTok and probably on Facebook too, they've been talking about this C42 brush. You see the lady Rose talking about it. I was like, let me try this brush. She said it's so good. It doesn't pick up product. So this is what the brush looks like. It's a really nice, like substantial, heavy brush. It has like a wood kind of handle, so we're going to test that out. I'm also going to be trying out this banana powder from Revolution, as well as the banana powder from Fenty Beauty. I have the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in the shade Trophy Wife, so we're going to test this out as well. And I'll probably be putting some other things in the mix. I want to test these products out to let you know what are hits and what are misses and what is worth your money. So do not buy anything until you watch this video. I'm gonna do a quick eye look with this palette. Let me just show you what it looks like. Hopefully you guys love a trying new makeup video, and you definitely want to know what the hits and misses are before you purchase. So watch this video before you buy. So this is what the palette looks like. This is a very pretty palette. Let's get started, guys. I will put this shade right here on the lid called Aria. I'm gonna put it all over the lid. A skin tone shade. I think this palette is so pretty. This is a really pretty neutral shade. I'm gonna do both eyes at the same time. Like, this is a really good one and done shade if you are my complexion. Look at that. So good. It's just you, only better. The base I used was the e.l.f. The one that is not hydrating, the one that dries down. That's the one I used. I love it as a base for shadows. This is so good. They do have a nice chocolatey shade in here that we're gonna put in the crease. Yeah, that looks good. I just want to do something quick, guys, because we have so much new makeup that we're gonna be testing out. This is the shade Aria. Same shade. I'm just blending out the edges. And a lot of times I like to use the shade that I use on my lids, so I don't have to go in with another shade like on this upper lid here, but I usually don't. Okay, so we're gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Teak. And let's see if it gives us some contrast. Do we see that? I'm trying to just go straight in the crease and just go back and forth and blend it a little bit. I want to have that dimension on the lid. So I go in with the brush the short way, right, to get what we're looking for. And when I say the short way, I mean like that way, and then I'm going to turn it this way to blend, because I have hooded eyes, guys, but I would like my shadow to show up while, see how I'm turning it this way now, just to blend it, but I'm still just going back and forth because I want to try to keep it in that area like that. We're going to do the same thing on the other eye. It may not be enough. I may have to go back in with more or add like a darker shade in. I'm super excited to try this foundation from Too Faced. This is just going to be first impressions, guys, of most of this makeup that we have never used before. I'm going on a trip, just a trip home to see my family. But my 5-year-old niece that I always talk about, I know you guys have heard me talk about her before because she's like a little replica of me. Like, she loves makeup, she loves hair. I was like, oh, I'm taking my time getting to New York. And she was like, you know what day of the week it is? Because I told her I was going to be there Tuesday or Wednesday. So she was letting me know. It is time to get here, Auntie. So I got up I said, let me get up. Let me not play with her. I told her I was coming. I don't want to disappoint her. She's the only baby left. The rest of them are grown, or think they're grown. I hope that looks good. I'm mixing these two shades, Log and Teak. This brush is the brush from Morphe. This was the free brush that they gave when they were doing the new eyeshadow palettes. And I never would use it, but it's actually a nice brush. So let's do this shade, Flesh. Let's put that on the lid. Oh yeah, very pretty. So these nude shades are very pretty. And to me, like this and I need a warm palette. Well, like the dark skinned girl, I need a nude palette. Because I was highly upset when that palette came out. And it just didn't have enough of anything to show up on my skin. I was like, what is going on? So I like these too. I'm glad that she came back with something for us. So I'm excited because have you guys heard that Natasha Denona is finally coming out with a foundation? I've been waiting for her to come out with a foundation because I love her powder foundation and her concealer. It's so good. So she's coming out with a foundation, guys. I'm excited. So I like that flesh tone. Now this palette is a good palette to take with you on a vacation if you want like a nice neutral palette that shows up on deeper skin tone. This is good. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, Fizzy. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one on the lid. Let's see. Oh, that's like a little topper. So no, let's go into this one, Nubia. Let's put that on. So pretty. I'm gonna use this brush from Made by Mitchell. I love his brushes. They pick up everything, guys. Like they really pick up everything. And on this brush, I have like something on it. I don't even know what it is. Something that I use in one of the videos, but it's still picking up the shadow. And it's gorgeous. This is like a chunky metallic, and I'm sure on maybe even the back of this it says what it is, but this is gorgeous. I'm gonna go a little bit higher because you know I like it to be seen when my eyes are open. So just a little bit up there, like this one. I'm gonna take this little brush from Luna Beauty BE4, which is the Luna Beauty I4, and I'm gonna take this shade Fizzy and I want to put it here. I do feel some of the shadow crumbling on my face. So that's pretty. I like that. Let's try this shade. This shade, Aurum. So that's what we got for the eyes, guys. I'm not gonna put a primer on today because I just want to see how this foundation works without a primer. It says Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation, Natural Finish 24-hour wear. It is infused with a complex of skin-loving ingredients, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and vitamin E. This hydrating weightless foundation masterfully diffuses the line between makeup and skin. 24-hour wear and natural looking coverage, so undetectable they'll think you were born this way. 24-hour hydration, sweat and humidity resistant, evens skin tone. I'm assuming that it evens skin tone over time. Tiramisu is usually my shade. Now if you look at this tiramisu is like a little more red than this one. This one is a little more neutral according to the box. So we are going to see. I'm excited. This foundation is $48, guys. I remember when this foundation was $39. We're going to test out the coverage. It says transfer resistant, sweat, and humidity resistant. Okay, so the only way we can test whether it's sweat resistant and humidity resistant would be outside. This is what the shade looks like. It looks very pretty. I tested it out the other day, just a swatch on my cheek because I wanted to see how it worked on my cheek. Just when I tell you, like one little pump and I just rubbed it in and it was gorgeous. Let me just show you the difference in the two shades. And this is a brand new bottle, guys. That's how fast they keep changing these formulas. This one looks like it might be a little bit darker, but that is the old formula. Remember how everything was coconut, coconut, coconut? There's no coconut water. This is what it used to say. Infused with coconut water to aid in delicately replenishing the skin's moisture levels. Alpine Rose to help empower the skin's health and resilience, and hyaluronic acid. This oil-free foundation masterfully diffuses the lines between makeup and skin, coverage so undetectable, and skin so naturally flawless that they will think you were born this way. So it still says that. Then this says hydrating, long-wearing, photo-friendly, and non-comedogenic. It doesn't say it's non-comedogenic anymore, which I hope that it still is. And it doesn't say photo-friendly. We're gonna see, but I think it should be fine in photos. Okay, so we're gonna use this. This is definitely more neutral. If you look at it, this is a little bit darker, but I'm telling you, when I tried this on yesterday, I was like, is this my perfect shade or what? So we're gonna try this foundation brush out by Rose and Ben. It's not supposed to pick up any of the product, guys. So look at the color. The color looks good. It's a little red, but it's definitely a little bit dark. Like I may have been able to go a little bit lighter. I wanna say that the coverage is nice because look, it covered up all my hyperpigmentation. This color looks actually like a perfect shade. I think it's a little bit dark. So it's definitely not the exact same shade, but it looks beautiful on the skin. We're gonna look at the pores. I mean, the brush is nice. Now, what I will tell you about this brush is, if you like a heavy, substantial feeling brush that you know that you have in your hand, then this is it. Because this brush is very heavy. I guess it has to do with the wood handle, but it's really, really substantial. I mean, it feels like you have a brush in your hand, if that makes sense, because it's very weighty. I think the shade is like a little dark, guys. Now, I don't know if I feel like that because I have this hair color on today, and I'll be able to tell when I'm looking at the footage back. I'm gonna take this little bit that's left and just go under the neck with it. I didn't use the old shade. I just did the whole new shade. So it's medium to full. It's buildable, but it's not really making a difference. The same little spots that I'm trying to cover, I mean, for the most part, you don't see it. I still see it, but it does a nice job of covering. Now let's look at these cheeks and see what the cheeks are looking like. First of all, the skin looks gorgeous. It looks so pretty and so baby smooth. Do you see that? And we do not have a primer on, guys. I'm probably gonna have this on till like 12 o'clock because I got a last minute pack, like how it's lasting while I'm doing my running around in the house. But I love the color. I think the color looks perfect. It blends in nicely with my décolleté. I feel like it's a little dark. Like I may have been able to change. They have a shade in front of this. I want to say, was it Sable? Let me see. There's a shade that I was looking at, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stick with my shade because it said it's supposed to be your same shade. Then I hear the lady in the store was like, oh no, it's supposed to be like one shade up. So we'll see like if this oxidizes, and then I'll know like if I'm going to keep this shade or if I'm going to get a lighter shade, because it does look like it's a little dark to me. It's like a really pretty color, but it looks like it's a little red. Like I have more golden undertones and this is more red from what I can see. The shade Chai. Actually, they have quite a few shades. I could have probably tried Chai. When you look at it in the store, Chai might be my shade, guys. But okay, so this is what the lady with the Chai on looks like. I could probably wear that one. Let me see what else. They have shades that are darker than that one. I mean, that are like in between. So the Chai, I wouldn't want Spice Rum because it says very deep rosy undertones. And then Hazelnut is deepest with rosy undertones. So Chai would probably be the next. Chai or Chestnut. Let's see what Chestnut looks like. And I'm going to put these pictures up on the screen. I'm just showing you now. Okay, so this is what Chestnut looks like. We know that that is not my shade. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so I'm going to go into a different concealer. I did order a darker shade of this True Skin by Catrice. I got this off of Amazon, guys. This Catrice True Skin. So I have Amazon links now, just in case you guys want to try this. It's a really good concealer. The other day I had like a little mishap where the dope for the applicator broke off because it's so flexible. And I was like, oh, it's so flexible. And it fell right off. So that's what it looks like a teardrop. But it's very flexible. This is shade 092 Warm Spices, and I'm gonna use the shade Neutral Fudge, yeah, just to give some brightness. The reason why I changed concealers because this concealer is new to the channel too. We've been using it for like the last 2 weeks, But when I did the powder the other day, the concealer, it was like a little crepiness under the eyes with the Revolution powder. So I want to test the powder out again just to see if it was the powder, if it was the concealer, like what it was, if it was the way I applied it. So we're going to be testing for that today. And I'm going to use this brush because I really like this BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy 8506 to blend out concealer. It's such a lightweight brush, and I feel like I can really let the concealer dry down a little bit more before blending, because this way it kind of stays where you want it. And I took out the Morphe Shapelifter, and I'm going to use that to contour with today so I can show you guys what it looks like all over. Like, I'm not just going to use it for my nose, I'm going to contour my face with it. So see how effortlessly that concealer blends in? It's such a beautiful concealer. It's so good. I'm gonna go in over here and just tap this in. I feel like the foundation is a little deep, but I do like how it has the skin looking really smooth. I see like a little bit of texture, nothing that a little bit of powder won't help, because powder helps to fill in the texture too. But when you look at the pores, like, look at how beautiful the skin looks. It looks really good. I'm excited to see what that trophy wife looks like, because I'm not really a gold person like that on my face. Like, I don't love gold highlighter, and I know I've said that before. It has to be like the right tone of gold. I feel like gold is such a shade that is like synonymous with dark skin. And when I say that, I mean, like, they think that that's the only color that we can wear. Like, oh yeah, put a gold on her. No, it's not the only color. Like, we can wear so many different tones of highlighter. Gold is not the only color, and I think that's one of the reasons why I don't gravitate towards it. Not that I don't like the color gold. So this brush, oh my god, I love it. It's gonna make me go and spend the money to buy the other little kit that they have. That's good. This is not the Makeup by Mario brush. This brush is, I want to say, by Jessup, but it does the same thing, and I think this was like $12. Everybody's going full. I think his brush is like $58 or something. This is the Jessup F01 brush. I will link it because now I have Amazon links. It's such a good brush. Did you see how it blended that concealer in? So good and so effortless. Like, it's not always necessary to buy an expensive brush unless you just want it, because you can get a really good application of your makeup without having super expensive makeup brushes. Now, a nice brush does come in handy. You don't have to spend $30 for one brush unless you want to. Do you see how nice that concealer blended out? I'm telling you, between this brush and this $10 concealer, because this concealer is $10, guys. It's just gorgeous on the face. I'm loving this brush. It just blends out so good. Now, to me, I would want her to do like a F32. Make it smaller, because this is a really big brush. And she talked about how this is good for getting in these little crevices like that because of the shape, and she's right. Do you see how it just fits right in there? I just would like it to be a little bit smaller. Now, I complained about the other brush being too big and this one being too small. Get your life, Julie. This concealer is so good. See how we have like our kind of formation of our contour already? So I think I'm gonna try this Fat Cheeks by NYX. I know I told you guys, this is such a water color, like a water. That's just the best way I could say it. It's like very thin. So people that don't like a heavy blush or don't like a lot of blush, you're gonna love this, because this blush is not that it's not pigmented, it's just so thin. Yeah, like, it's not my favorite formula. It reminds me a lot of some other blushes. Look, you can't even see that. Now, this blush will show up nice on a person that is light skin. First of all, that looks like I did nothing. I don't feel like I should have to put so many layers to get this to show up at all. I'm gonna go in a little heavier, like that. See, that's a little heavier. You definitely have to watch this, because there's no stopper to keep the liquid formula from pouring out. This is something that NYX is gonna have to fix. I don't think that they were thinking when they did this, because you know how many people are going to be complaining that they spilled their whole bottle of blush on the desk, on their clothes, on the floor. It's just so so thin. Yeah, we're gonna let it dry for a minute. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe Shapelifter in the shade Balanced, which is the darker shade. I felt like the other shade was perfect for every day. I think this shade is gonna be good for a little more of a glam, like a nighttime glam. So we're gonna start on the nose. Yeah, see how dark that shade is? I don't even usually do that. I'm doing that today. Okay, so this is very thin. I don't really recommend this for the cheeks like that, you know, for this area, but because I want you to see how it blends out, how the color looks, we're gonna use this. It's so creamy. Look at that. So pigmented, so pretty. That's what the tip looks like. It comes with a nice amount of product for $13. Okay, so we're gonna let the blush dry a little bit more. So let's start blending this out. I try to blend upward, but okay, so now what I'm gonna say is, see how blending this out, you really don't see much. I think this is perfect for, you do see like a little bit, but I need a thicker something when I'm blending out my bronzer or my contour. I want it to be a bigger point. So it does give a nice amount of depth, but you would be going through it so often because it's so small. The color is perfect though. It's funny because this is actually, okay, let me do this blush real fast because it looks like it's drying down now. So the blush is really pretty if it was just a little bit more pigmented. So we're gonna go in with one more layer. Like if you out the door rushing, don't wear this blush that day. You be like, I gotta put another layer of blush on. I feel like they need to go back to the drawing board and make the formula a little more pigmented and fix the component. That's just my opinion. So it blends out really, really nicely, guys, but it kind of blends out a little too much because you don't really see it. I think I'm gonna go in with, do you see it? I mean, I see like a little bit. I see a little bit. This is perfect for the nose contour, definitely. Because a lot of times you get the big stick bronzer and it's too wide. So this is definitely perfect for the nose contour, but not for the full face. See how this one is just more pronounced, like you see it more. Because the color is more cool toned and darker. The other one was perfect for daytime. I'm gonna stick with it like that because I believe that you could see it. I do. Okay, so just look at how wonderful the under eyes look. Now guys, you know I did not set anything, right? And look at how this concealer is not creasing under the eyes. Like everything looks really, really beautiful. I love this concealer. $10, guys. $10. Catrice. Look at that. It's like it set itself in place. And I know I said that before. It's so good. So good. I just put a little bit more because I wanted to just blend it out a little bit, which was not necessary because it was so smooth under the eyes. We're gonna go into this banana powder from Revolution Beauty. It is 1.05 ounces of product. Okay, so the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Color Correcting Long Wear Under Eye Setting Powder. 0.14 ounces. And this is 1.05 ounces. Not for $35. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay, so this is the banana shade. Okay, guys, the moment of truth. Okay, again, look at these eyes. Look at how it's not creased at all. Now these cheeks look like we don't have anything on it. It's something that I would give to my niece to play with if she wouldn't make a mess, because blush is so thin and there's no stopper that it would be right on the floor and my sister would have a fit. I'm gonna set under these eyes with this powder. Now you guys know for the longest I've been setting with a pressed powder first, but these powders have been so good that I haven't really had to do that. This is a talc-free powder, talc-free hyaluronic acid, and this says for light tan skin tones, but we don't follow that. We do what we want when it comes to makeup. The only thing that I don't like about this component is the shape. Like, you can't really get your puff in there like you want to get your powder out like you want to. Other than that, it's good. I'm gonna just put a little bit more. It definitely gives a nice amount of under eye brightness. Much more brightness than we got with Laura Mercier. So this has a little flap to keep your powder from going all over everywhere. I'm gonna go into the eyeshadow palette and just put a little bit of the shadow. I'm gonna take these two shadows and just smoke out the under eye. This is my Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush. I love the formula of these shadows. It's so good. Okay. That's our under eyes. I'm gonna take this off. I don't want it to get too dry. So that looks good. I'm gonna use this Colossal Bubble Mascara by Maybelline. So it does a nice job. It gives a lot of length and volume to the under eye. Look at the difference when you add a little bit of lower lash mascara. Do you see the difference? It's so much better already. And we don't even have lashes on. I'm just gonna put a little bit to make it even. So far the skin is looking good. I'm gonna put this powder on, the Hourglass Veil powder. I don't use it that often, so give her a try today. Yeah. They came out with different shades of this, but they didn't have a shade that really made a difference in my life. Like, I was like, this is not my color for all of this money. So this is supposed to be like a translucent powder. So you're supposed to be able to wear it all over your face without getting a cast. It is more of a full bodied powder. And when I say that, I mean it's thicker than other powders. But it's still just very creamy. I did review this powder on the channel with the other shades that came out. It'd be nice if they came out with some other shades. But that's why I don't buy a lot of Hourglass. Because to me, like, you never think of dark skin. Like, dark skin goes to very deep, dark, rich shades. And it's not like, they be like, oh, we gotta make sure we have a powder for everybody. Like, there's enough chemists. If they can create all kind of stuff that they creating in the world, I won't go into that. But if they can create all this stuff that they create in the world, they can make a powder that's dark enough and powders that accommodate every shade. But it's like, you want our money. But are you really saying that you don't want our money? That's why you don't make shades for our color? Well, I don't like to spend my money if you don't have a shade for me. I don't. And I love all makeup brands if they love me back. And that's just it. So this is kind of like a white kind of cast. That's alright. We're gonna put another powder on anyway. You know I like to put a powder on top. Okay, I'm gonna use this powder, this YSL powder. This is shade number 4. It's actually a bronzer, but they kept sending me the wrong shade of powder, so I just kept it. And I was like, I could use it for something. So it definitely makes a nice face powder. So that's what we're using. And it'll take away that cast a little bit. I'm leaving that nose swatch of the powder. I'm just gonna let it stay where it is until I set my face. So that's what our face looks like. It definitely has a white cast. That it does. I'm gonna spray my face. And I've been testing this out. This is the Revolution Super Fix Hydra Cool Dewy Fixing Mist. 24-hour prep and set cooling effect, hyaluronic acid, and coconut water. This is the Revolution Setting Spray. I don't like the mister, but you know I love Revolution. So it feels like AC. It feels like AC in a bottle. It don't even feel like anything's coming out, but it is. Let me spray under the eyes. Okay. You know I like to give the under eye like a little extra hydration, because sometimes it comes out looking so dry. So the skin looks good. I do see some pores. Yeah, this would definitely be a foundation that I would wear a concealer under. I mean, the skin looks good, but we're gonna see. You know I like my waterline color. This is the shade Amber Stunner by NYX. We're gonna try this in the waterline. I don't know why I always try to use the mirror that's in front of me instead of getting the smaller one. So that's a good shade, but to me, like, I need a little brighter. Yeah, sometimes it just depends on how wet your waterline is. I mean, we know it's gonna be wet, but it just, I don't know, I need it to pop a little bit more. We're gonna take this Vivid Rich in Quartz Queen, which is my favorite. And I'm just putting it in the center just to give a little more brightness. I still want the gold to show, but I like that white. Yeah, I need that. I need that in my waterline. It makes me happy. So let's do a powder bronzer. I'm gonna try this right here. I know it's not dark enough, but we're gonna try it anyway because sometimes it'll surprise us with the shade of foundation. Now this is the YSL All Hours Hyper Finish bronzer in shade number, oh, this is a powder. This is a foundation powder. So let's see. Oh, I actually see it, guys. It's actually showing something. Now it may not be dark enough, but it's actually really giving a good shade for what we have going on. This is a powder foundation because when I ordered it, I thought it was the powder bronzer, and I was like, oh, when did they come with a shade 10? Because they only go up to shade 5, I think. And I was like, oh, they came out with a color. Yeah, no, they didn't. So this is the powder foundation. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. We're going to see. But sometimes we don't need it to be so pronounced. Just enough to make a difference in what we got going on in the face. And the formula of the powder is so gorgeous on the skin, guys. Do you see that? Like, it's different than the one we just used on the face, but it is pretty. We might need a little bit of a deeper bronzer, but I do like this one. And I'm just gonna go down here with it. I don't want to have to build up too much. Like, I need it to show up. Does it look like it's showing up, guys? Or do we need a little bit of something deeper? If we build it up, does it show up? I think I see it. And I think that because of the shade of this hair, again, when you have different color hair, it makes a difference on what you put on your face as far as your makeup is concerned. So let's see if it contours the nose. I think I see it. I think I actually see it, guys. I think we got it. I think it's good. Okay. Once I put that white line in, the eyes are everything. I just love how they pop now, and I don't even have any lashes on. Okay, so let's go into, this is the Too Faced Tequila Sunrise Blush. It's like a pinky orange. I like this blush. It looks like it is diffusing the pores, if you see that. Like it's smoothing out the pore area, which is wonderful. It should work in conjunction with the foundation, being that they both Too Faced. That's pretty. What do you think of the shade of blush? Do you think it's too pale? Because sometimes we don't always need like a bam in your face blush. Just something that is there, but it's pretty nice. And I like that it's a matte blush because I have a blush that I pulled out that is not matte. So I know you guys be like, oh, with the highlighter. Yeah, it's not a highlighter. Well, it is sort of. The Rare Beauty Love Blush in Love. We're gonna try a little bit of this. I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm just gonna take it up a little bit higher right there. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous, guys. What's funny is it doesn't have any, like, you see like a little bit of luminosity, but not like a whole lot. Okay, I like it. I see like a little luminosity when I look in the viewfinder, but the shade is gorgeous. It is. Okay, so wait. I feel like we need a little more of this blush down here. It's so pretty. And the pores don't look too pronounced, guys. Like, look at that. The pores do not look too pronounced with no primer on. Now, we don't know how it's going to look at the end of the day, but I will wear this makeup as long as I can till I'm packed and everything. Okay, so let's go into this banana powder from Fenty for our under eyes. This is the Fenty Bright Fix. I love the packaging. I think the packaging is so cute. That's the outer packaging, a nice hard plastic. And it comes with a little puff. Well, not really a puff, like a sponge. It's like vegan leather on the back. And you would take this to do like touch-ups if you were going to do any touch-ups under your eyes or wherever you're going to touch up. So we're going to take this same brush, which is the Angie Hot and Flashy A506, and go under the eyes with it. Now, is it giving us the brightness that we need? I like how it looks when you blend it into the blush. To me, it doesn't really look yellow, but it does like give a nice finishing look to the under eyes. See the difference? It kind of, well, it does brighten it up. Now that I'm looking at it, it does brighten it up. And I like that you can put a few different layers and it's not looking masky. That looks good. Look at the difference. Really good. This formula is so light and blurring. Now, I never used the Invisa, I think it's called Invisifix powder, the white one. I never used that. But what I can tell you about this powder is it blends in so nicely. It takes away that line of demarcation. I hope it's not ashy because the other color was really pretty. The rose quartz, if you guys didn't see that video, please go watch it. But this one, it looks pretty. I'm gonna go down the center of the nose with this powder. It just smooths everything out. Like, it really does smooth everything out. And you can put layers on it, like build it up, and it doesn't look like too much. I'm loving this. I hope that it is giving. It looks good to me from here. That is our banana powder from Fenty. Guys, you gotta let me know in the comment section, do you like these products? Like, what is your favorite product that we're using? Okay, now we're gonna go into the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in the shade Trophy Wife, and we're gonna put a little highlight on the face. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. It is so pretty. Again, I told you I don't really love gold like that on me, but we're gonna use it today and see what it does. Let's see. These cheeks are looking the same. It looks like the other one from the other day, but it's gorgeous. So pretty. Let me put a little bit more of the Rare Beauty blush on. It's pretty. I love it. It definitely has sunset vibes. Like one of you guys said in the last video, it's like this gold just really does something. I really feel like our bronzer is not bronzing enough, but if it's not, I'll add something else. Let me do the lashes. Let me put some lashes on and go look in the mirror where I have different lighting, and then I can really tell what I need. But so far, I like that. So pretty. Let me put some lashes on and a liner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I see like I need a little more bronzer, so we're gonna go in with this one. This is the Revolution 04 because that bronzer is just not dark enough for me. It's just not. It's not. I tried, but it's not dark enough. I need something that gives a little more warmth to the face because I'm feeling like it looks ashy. This is the Revolution bronzer. So we're just gonna go in with a little bit of this just to give a little more definition. You see that? It just makes a world of difference. It really does. Look at the difference. Yeah. So that's what we want to add that. Yeah, those powders are a little too ashy. Let me go down here. Much, much, much better. I'm just gonna go into this powder again. For some reason, I feel like this powder is not giving what the other powder was giving, the rose quartz. So I think we might be in business. I'm gonna take a little bit of something from this palette and give us an inner corner highlight. Let's try this white shade here, which is called Aura. It's very creamy. This look definitely needs an inner corner highlight. I'm gonna do a nude lip. This is the MAC Maximal Silky Matte in the shade Folio. It's one of my favorite nudes. It's like an ashy nudie color, but this is gonna be perfect for what we have going on. This is the Maybelline Lift Liner in the shade Cross the Line. It's my favorite. This is the best sharpener. I love it. This is a Glossier sharpener. It was like $9, but it never misses. It never misses. See that point? It's so good. Now let's see if it breaks. I'm gonna be upset. It did. It did break. It's such a creamy liner. It's so pigmented. So this is the pretty shade. It's like a grayish. I feel like I need something a little bit lighter in the center of that. We're gonna try this one right here called Creme de Nude. That's the shade. Let's see. I guess that's what we got going on. I'm gonna try one of these L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluronic Lip Oils. Guys, I tried this last night. My lips were on fire. It's so pretty though. Like, it's really pretty. I'm gonna use this one too, around the outer part. I'm gonna spray this one more time, and hopefully our makeup is good. I'm going to fluff this hair out and then come back and give you guys my thoughts on this makeup. Tell you what's a hit and what's a miss. Yeah, okay. Okay. I am back, and you guys see I did cut this hair down some, and I think I may cut it a little bit more. Once it dries, like, it's still a little wet. And it's funny because I was outside today and it was actually like 88 degrees. This is what our makeup is looking like. I probably should have put a powder that was a little more of a warm tone powder instead of such an ashy powder. But this is what we have, guys. I'm gonna talk about this palette first. This is the Natasha Denona Golden Palette. I love this palette. It's one of my favorite Natasha Denona palettes. These are the shades. Very warm tone, very everyday wearable, can be super glam. That palette is so, so pretty. And the formulas are awesome. Really, really good formulas. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the foundation because I didn't use a primer today. One thing I will tell you is this foundation is really pretty on the skin, right? Definitely a different formula. I don't know why my face still feels sticky, like I didn't put enough pressed powder. Like, I didn't see. That's why when you use different products, oh, you know what it is? It's the setting spray. The setting spray, for some reason, it seems like it does not dry down. Like, you always have that dewiness to it. So it's not, okay, yeah, let me take that back. It's not this foundation. This foundation is very nice, guys. I would definitely use a primer under it. I will do a side-by-side comparison of this foundation and the old foundation just to show you the differences in the color and how they wear on the skin. I have like 2 brand new bottles of this. Who knew that they were going to reformulate it to something else? But this is a really beautiful formula. I'm not sure if this is my color. Like, I feel like I could probably use a different color, maybe one that is a little bit lighter. When I'm editing, that I'll be able to really tell. I mean, I think it looks wonderful. I think everything came out really, really nicely. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think about the makeup. Okay, I'm gonna go over everything very quickly. So we use a different concealer today, and the eyes, they worked out really, really, really well. Same kind of powder, which was the banana powder from Revolution. We used the peach powder the last time, and we used the Fenty Bright Fix powder, but it was like a little creasy, so I'm thinking that it was the concealer. I don't think that it was the powder. We're gonna test it out again with the same powders just to see, but this concealer right here for $10, this Catrice True Skin, I love it. I'm going away and I'm putting these in my makeup bag. If you saw me dropping stuff to the side when I was filming, it was because I'm packing a bag tonight and I needed to have my makeup. And I was like, oh, what am I taking? Definitely those concealers. I have 3 shades and they're wonderful. I might as well talk about this powder. This powder is so good, guys. It gives a nice brightness under the eyes. I kind of displayed it while I was filming to show you like the difference in the sides and how it did give a bright eye look. It's not a ghostly bright eye look, but it was very nice. It smooths out that line of demarcation that sometimes you get with your blush and your concealer if you don't blend. I am very, very guilty of that. Sometimes I look back and be like, why didn't you even blend that? Love these powders, so good. Definitely a hit. That's going in my makeup bag too. And I'm taking the peach one because I need both of them with me, and I'm only going to be going like 8 days. Too Faced blush in the color Tequila Sunset. So good. Not super pigmented, but very pretty on the skin. It is very complementary to deeper skin tones. It gives like a light wash of color. It's not super pigmented. You could build it up, but it doesn't get real dark. It's a gorgeous shade. I really like the formula of these. I feel like this actually smoothed out the cheek area as much as it could. I definitely need a primer with this foundation. It's not as good as the foundation from Professionals. That Professionals foundation was everything. This one is nice, but I love that Professionals. Okay, so I want to talk about this. This is a very lightweight brightening powder. I know you guys saw how it did give a bright eye effect. It was very smoothing. I'm not saying that Laura Mercier didn't give some brightness, but it wasn't worth $35. This is 4 times the amount of product for $9, and it did the same thing. So you don't need that. You don't need that at all. This is going with me too. This brush, oh my god. Okay, look at the brush. It looks like it doesn't have any product on it at all. Like, nothing came off on my hands. Let me see. Like, I wanna... Okay, so it does have a little bit of product on it, but nothing crazy. This is really a nice brush. This was $42. I'm gonna link everything that I used in the description box. This I got from Amazon, but this was really good. I like it. That's going with me too. I use these L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluronic lip oils. Okay, first of all, I didn't know these were plumping when I picked them up. I wouldn't have got them. I don't like a plumping. To me, I don't feel like they plump anything. I think my lips are plump enough. It gives a tingle. It's not a super burning. Like, I felt some that were much worse than this. So this was good. I love the color. It's so glossy on the lips, so comfortable. Really good. This right here, the Morphe Shapelifter. This is definitely for maybe lifting the eyes if you get a lighter color, contouring the nose. I don't like this for contouring my face. I have a big face. If you're a person that has a narrow face, this might work for you. I have a wide face. I need something that's a little more substantial. I love both of these for contouring my nose. This one is definitely more pronounced. It's a deeper, cooler shade. The other one is more for daytime. This one is definitely for getting glam, but I love the formula. It's so good. I love this setting spray from Revolution. Even though it doesn't dry down, it's long lasting and it's beautiful on the skin. I love when a setting spray can give me a life-like look. This is running neck and neck with this one because I actually think I like this one a little bit more because it dries down more, but I love them both. You can't go wrong with either one. This one is $15 and the LA Girl, I want to say it was $12. I talked about the Fenty powder, which I love. It's so good. It doesn't give a lot of coverage under the eyes, but it does give a nice smoothness and brightness to the under eyes, so I don't want to be without it. Like, I like it. It's really good. This was good. This is the Colossal Bubble Lashes. I really like it. So I like the mascara. I like the Trophy Wife. Where is it? It's on this desk somewhere. Okay, so I use this Hourglass Veil Powder. It definitely gave a white cast to my skin. I don't remember it being like this, but I guess that's one of the reasons why I don't pick it up that often, because it has a white cast. Like, I don't care how much they say it's translucent. It could be translucent, but it's not translucent enough for my complexion. I want to say that's why I don't use it. Sometimes when I pick up products from my stash and then I use them, I remember why I don't use them. I love the highlighter, which I don't even know what I did with it. It was on his desk. I love the highlighter. It's beautiful. I didn't put a lot on. I just wanted to give like a little bit of glow. To me, like, this could be really overpowering. I don't love gold on me. I don't love a gold highlighter. I think this looks very pretty. It's very complimentary to the hair. So I think everything looks really, really nice, guys. And these two powders, the formula of these powders is everything. I wish that they would come out with a deeper shade of the bronzer, because it wasn't dark enough for me to bronze, but I had to add something else, which I added this Revolution bronzer, and it just gave the warmth and a little more depth that I really enjoy on my skin tone. Okay, so this is the number 4 powder. It's light. It's nice depending on what products I have on my face. It didn't do well today because I used that Hourglass powder, which was very light and kind of ashy looking. I hope this was not all over the place, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We had a lot of hits, and I don't think we had any misses, right? I don't think we did. We use these MAC lipsticks. Of course, you can't go wrong with these MAC lipsticks. It's all about the shade that you like. I like a nude lip. I like a pink lip. I like a peach lip. I like any lip that complements what I'm wearing on my face. These are so comfortable. They're not long lasting. The formula is not drying like they used to be. And we use Folio and Creme de Nude, which I'm going to be taking these with me because whatever I'm doing, I'm going to do a lot of stuff with my niece, amusement parks and stuff like that. So I'm not going to use much makeup. I'll probably have more glosses on than anything, but I will take these and a liner. I'm trying to pack really light, so we'll see how that goes. I want to say that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you noticed, I don't think I asked for you guys to subscribe. I would love it if you would subscribe. If you've been to the channel before and you made it this far, please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure your notifications are on so that you get notified every time I upload a video. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you to all of my subscribers, my day ones, my new subscribers. We are growing, guys. I love this community, and what I want is for us to start chatting with each other in the comment section, right? Let's get to know each other. Let's get to know each other's likes and dislikes and just really grow as a community. And yeah, I went and got my nails done over again. I got white again because they didn't have the yellow that I was looking for. So that's it, guys. Everything that I use will be linked and listed below. I love you, my precious jewels. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to link another video on the screen so you can continue watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Please, thumbs up, guys. Give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. It helps YouTube to share it with more people when they realize that people actually do like what I do. That's it. I'll see you in the next one. I know I talk a lot. I be rambling. I want to make sure I get everything that I have to say. Sometimes I forget it and I gotta add it, but you don't always gotta come back and say something. Okay, so we did have a miss. This right here, this NYX Fat Cheeks. I love NYX. You guys know I love NYX, but they have to go back to the drawing board with this. It was no reason that I had to put 3 layers of this blush on, and I don't care what shade it is, it's the same thing. I have 3 of the shades, and I'm so mad that they changed their return policy because I would return it. It doesn't really benefit me. Like, I don't have time to put 3 layers of blush on. No, I don't want to have to do that. Anyway, it would be a nice formula for somebody that likes a more of a wash of color. It's definitely not for me. I like to look like I have blush on if I'm going to put blush on. It's, to me, a waste of time. I think they need to go back and make it a little more pigmented and also fix the stopper problem, because I know it's only $10 and you get a lot of product. You really do. But it's not worth it if you have to use half the product to get it to show up on your face. Okay, that's it.